Ladies, listen closely because this might just surprise you. Only 1% of senior women over 60 can still do these 5 things. And if you can too, it's a powerful sign of your future health, longevity, and independence. Stick with me to the end because the 5th one is the ultimate test of vitality, and so many people overlook it entirely. Before we dive in, make sure to like this video, subscribe, and in the comments tell me, do you feel stronger or weaker than you did at 50? I'm very curious to hear. Now, let's begin from one older woman to another, as your friendly doctor who's seen it all. 1. Getting up off the floor without using your hands. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking. When would I ever need to get up off the floor without my hands? I'm not exactly doing gymnastics at my age. But humor me for a moment. This little test is so much bigger than it looks. Over my decades as a doctor working with older women, I've noticed a simple pattern. Those who can get themselves off the floor with no assistance, no hands, no knees, no furniture to clutch onto, tend to be the ones who stay independent the longest. They're not the ones needing early nursing care. They're not the ones calling their grandkids because they're stuck and can't get up after dropping something under the couch. Why? Because this ability isn't just about vanity or showing off. It's about your entire body working together. Coordination, flexibility, strength, balance, and confidence. You're asking your core to engage, your glutes and legs to activate, your back and hips to stabilize. These are the exact same muscles that help you avoid falls, climb stairs, carry grandchildren, garden, and travel. There's even medical research on this. People who can do this simple move live longer on average. Because losing this ability isn't sudden. It's the slow creeping in of weakness, stiffness, and imbalance over years. So here's a challenge for you. Try it today, safely. Sit on the floor with care. See if you can get up slowly, in control, without pushing off your hands or rolling to your knees. If you can't yet, don't feel discouraged. Consider it a wake-up call to start strengthening and stretching. You can improve this even well into your 70s and beyond. And trust me, it feels incredibly empowering when you do. 2. Carrying groceries without assistance. Now let's talk about something all of us have dealt with, the dreaded heavy grocery bags. This might seem like a mundane task, but in reality, it's one of the clearest daily life tests of functional strength and future independence. Think about it. Carrying groceries isn't just about your arms. It's about your grip strength, your shoulders, your posture, your back muscles, your core stability, and even your balance. Every muscle group must coordinate so you don't topple over or strain something. Women who maintain this ability after 60 tend to have something special in common. They've stayed active, strong, and deliberate about their health. They keep lifting things, moving their bodies, engaging in resistance-based activities, and not shying away from a little physical challenge. And here's a fascinating fact from my medical world. Grip strength alone is now considered a key indicator of longevity. Studies link stronger grip strength to lower risks of heart disease, dementia, fractures, and even cancer. Why? Because it reflects not just your hands, but your overall muscle quality, circulation, and nervous system health. So, if you're still able to carry your groceries confidently without fear of dropping them or hurting yourself, give yourself credit. You're ahead of the curve. You're signaling to your body and your brain that you're still capable, still in control, still living independently. And if you struggle with this, again, it's not too late. Start small, light hand weights, short walks with a light bag, and work your way up. Every little effort adds up to a future where you can still say, I've got this. I don't need help. 3. Walking quickly for 10 minutes without fatigue. Now this one is sneaky. Most women think about how long they can walk, but not how fast. And speed, my dear, matters more than you think. The ability to walk briskly for at least 10 minutes without stopping, panting, or feeling utterly exhausted tells me volumes about your health. Not just your muscles, but your lungs, your heart, your circulation, even your brain's ability to coordinate your movements efficiently. Walking speed in older women has been linked repeatedly to lower risks of heart attacks, strokes, diabetes, dementia, depression, and even early death. In fact, one famous study found that women who walk at a pace of 1 meter per second or faster have dramatically better survival rates over 10 years than those who walk more slowly. It's sometimes called the sixth vital sign in aging. Think about your life. If you were late for the bus, could you pick up the pace and make it? Could you keep up with your grandchildren at the park? Could you walk through an airport without having to pause and lean on a railing? These are real-life situations. The kind that keep you traveling, seeing friends, living fully. If your answer is no, right now, don't be discouraged. Start where you are. Walk every day. Push yourself a tiny bit faster each week. Your heart and lungs will adapt. Your muscles will strengthen. Your confidence will soar. And if you can do this already, celebrate it. Because you, my friend, are already in that 1% of women who are still writing their own futures on their own 2 feet. For lifting yourself up overhead, like changing a light bulb. Now, this might not seem like a big deal on the surface, but trust me, this is one of the first abilities older women lose without even realizing it. How many times have you said, "Oh, I'll just wait for someone else to do that. Oh no, I can't reach up there anymore. Too dangerous." And slowly, without noticing, these little abilities slip away. Being able to lift your arms fully overhead with control, strength, and confidence is about far more than changing a light bulb. It's about preserving your mobility, your independence, and your confidence in your own body. When you reach overhead, your body performs a delicate dance. Your shoulders rotate, your upper back muscles engage, your core stabilizes your spine, your balance subtly shifts. Women who lose this ability early on tend to have tighter, weaker shoulders and stiffer backs, and this leads to a higher risk of falls, frozen shoulder, neck pain, even fractures. Why? Because when you stop reaching, your muscles stop supporting you. When your muscles stop supporting you, your independence begins to erode. I'll tell you something I see often. The women who maintain their mobility through the shoulders, their flexibility, and the strength to lift something overhead. These are the women who can still handle their own suitcases at the airport, hang curtains, organize closets, or simply reach into the top shelf without strain or fear. If you're still doing this at 60, 70, even 80, celebrate it. You're keeping your body young. If you're not, start small. Wall angels, gentle arm raises, light overhead presses with cans of soup if you must. It's never too late to restore this vital function. Your shoulders are your silent partners in independence. Don't let them seize up with age. 5. Standing on 1 foot for 30 seconds, eyes closed optional. All right, now we come to what might be the single most telling predictor of your future independence: balance. Balance isn't just about avoiding falls. It's about the entire communication network between your brain, inner ears, eyes, muscles, and nervous system. It's about your body's ability to say, "I know exactly where I am in space, and I can keep myself steady." If you can stand confidently on 1 foot for 30 seconds, congratulations! You are already ahead of most people your age. If you can do it with your eyes closed, you are in the elite minority. Why does this matter? Because poor balance is linked to nearly every serious health risk in aging. Increased falls, which can lead to broken hips, hospitalization, permanent mobility loss. Greater risk of cognitive decline. Poorer cardiovascular health. Even higher mortality rates overall. Balance is something we tend to take for granted until we don't have it anymore. I see women who suddenly can't walk across a room confidently, and that loss of trust in their body leads to isolation, depression, anxiety, and a rapid decline in health. Here's a little insider secret from medicine. Balance can improve dramatically with practice. Simple things like standing on one leg while brushing your teeth, using wobble boards, or trying gentle yoga can rebuild those connections faster than you think. If you're maintaining this ability past 60, your body is quietly telling you, I'm still sharp. I'm still strong. I'm still ready for what life brings next. And that is a beautiful thing.